tell me about your adulthood, like your adult relationship with money. And was it pretty early on in your career that you recognized you had this talent for helping women with their money?
So no, it's actually, Farnoosh, I've always been mission driven in terms of how I view my career. And I actually started in education because of the experience of, firsthand seeing the positive impact that education had on my father's trajectory and then our families. I went into the education sector to help to make a difference and increase access to quality education for, all Americans. And then as, I kind of progressed and got into my 20s and wanted to be able to buy a home and, start a family and provide for my family. I was motivated, more so financially. And it was at the same time then around the financial crisis that there was such an increased need for better communication and kind of empathy and help with people who are struggling post-financial crisis. So I got in on the marketing and the communication side to kind of help people through that period. And then I had the opportunity to become a relationship manager. And so I didn't take a very linear path, but I viewed that as not only an opportunity to continue to help people, but also, to further, the financial security of my own family. And I was fortunate that I was able to succeed, a lot of it based upon the fact that I genuinely cared and had strong relationship skills and was able to build kind of trust and help my clients to identify their goals and, to kind of work towards them. And that's when I saw really firsthand, kind of from a professional standpoint, what so many women were facing in their frustrations with not feeling that level of, real kind of care and trust coming from their advisors. And then I went through a personal journey, challenges of becoming divorced and being a single mom and having been in the financial services industry at that point, you'd think that I would have all the answers and that I should have no problems of my own personally. But, the truth is I was struggling and I had a really hard time getting the guidance, finding the right advisors. I felt very alone. And I then, the reason and the catalyst for starting Willow is that I don't want other women to have to go through what I did, because there are these amazing financial coaches. There are these great advisors. There's so many resources and, we need to create more of them. We need to get better at it. But, I've had this personal experience that I want to make sure that other women don't have to go through the same thing, that they can get the right personalized guidance that they need. And they can, navigate these different challenges in their life and not feel like they are alone.